Right now, I want to go over this dash cam. This is a budget-friendly dash cam. Is it worth it? I've been thinking about getting one of these for a long time, kind of been on the fence for a while. Just decided, hey, let me buy one, see if it's worth it, see if it's any good. So first of all, it's a dual camera. So it's got the camera that goes over the dashboard. It's got another camera that's going to record everything inside of the vehicle. To attach it or connect it in the car, you're going to get this plastic adapter here. It's got a double-sided adhesive, and you just press that against your windshield and it sticks on there. And then to attach the camera, you're just going to slide it on. So you can leave it up there, you can detach it every single time, it's up to you. It does swivel here, so depending on your windshield and the angle, you can get the right angle so that you're able to get good video. This camera here does swivel as well, 180 degrees left and right there, so you can get it set up to record everything happening inside of the vehicle. Now with the way that the lighting is, this rear camera is not going to collect anything else. I've seen it basically is washed out by all of the light, so it doesn't really capture anything outside of the vehicle. So if you're thinking that that's going to capture stuff that's happening behind you outside of the car, that's not the case. It's kind of blocked out with the glare on the windshield, so you can't really see anything outside of the back window, okay? So it powers off here after a little while, so let's go ahead and power it back on. So just press and hold the button here. So we'll turn it back on here and we'll kind of go through the different menu options. So first of all, it does take pictures and video. So you can switch it to video or photo mode, and then it also has a playback mode. So after you've recorded stuff, you can play it back. It's got 5 different display settings. So whether you want picture-in-picture or a split screen or just one camera view, you can cycle through all of those different options there. Now when it does record to your SD card, it's just going to record in 2 separate file batches, the front camera and the rear camera, so it's not going to have an obstructed view. It's not going to record how it's displaying on the display. It records 2 files, one for the front camera, one for the rear camera. To start the recording, you just simply tap the power button again. It indicates that it's recording with a flashing red light, so you know when it's always recording. So that's easy enough to handle. And then you can also go to the deeper menu option here. So just press and hold the menu button here, and you can select different options, set the resolution, loop recording. I've got mine set on 1 minute. So every minute it will record a file, and then once the SD card is full, it will just erase the oldest one, so it's always recording. I'm very happy with it. You know, I didn't know what to expect. Basically, for the cost of the SD card, it's paid for itself. So I am very happy with it overall. I use it every single time I drive, and I haven't had any issues with it so far. As far as the video quality, I'm not going to win any Academy Awards with it. You know, the video is good. It's not fabulous, it's not crystal clear, but it is decent and it's good for what I am looking for. I am looking for something to keep me out of trouble if I'm ever in an accident. Now if we go back to the play mode here, you can cycle through videos that you've already recorded. The only thing here is it just saves them all in one big bunch. So if you're looking for a specific video, that might be a challenge, but you can even go ahead and play those back on the device here. So if you just had something happened and you wanted to go back and look at it in real time, you could go ahead and do that. Otherwise, it is saved to the SD card, and then you can just go back and watch it anytime. So there, I am very happy with it overall. I use it every single time I drive, and I think it's absolutely well worth it. So I'm very happy with it, especially at the cost. I will link to this one. If I can't find this one, I will link to a very similar one. These are like a no-name brand, really, so a lot of people sell them, so they're very easy to find. So I will link to one in the description of this video. Hopefully that was helpful. If you like DIY around the house, please feel free to like and subscribe. My name is Drew. I'll see you in the next one.